Hello friends, and welcome back to another cash stuffing envelope. I spent way too much money this week. I spent a lot, so we're gonna see what I got left going on in my cash envelopes, and we're gonna go ahead and restuff them for the week. Let me zoom you out just slightly. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Sue. We'd love to have you as part of our family here. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button and that like bell, greatly would help me out. And for those of you guys who keep coming back and watching my videos week after week, thank you so very much. I love getting to see your comments in the description box below, so keep them coming. I really do appreciate it. Okay, if you are new here, please know that I do have a playlist that's called Budget, and you can go back and watch every single one of my videos. If you have any questions or you want to see what happened last week, then you can go back and watch that for your own information. Or if you don't want to and you want to leave me a comment and ask me a question, go ahead and leave that below. I may not respond to it right away, or I may answer the question in the next video, so keep that in mind. First thing I like to do, if you're new here, I go through and take out my leftover money from my miscellaneous budget, my buffer account, and gas. I usually never have any money left over in gas because I only put 20 bucks in there, because I don't usually, everything that we do is usually here in our town, and 20 bucks usually lasts me all week. I do give my husband $20 in gas as well, but it's not put into these envelopes. I just give it to him strictly to put in his wallet, because he's not going to carry around one of these. You know what I'm saying? So this is the Happy Planner notes for those of you guys who are new here. I turned it into my cash envelope system. I just ripped out all these note pages out of the middle of this here, and I made my own cash envelopes, punched them to fit on these little rings here. If you are interested, I do have an Etsy store, and some of these are available in that store. I will have that Etsy store linked in the description bar below. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. I gotta get this video filmed and done before I have to go pick my kids up from school. It is Friday, it's my work at home day, it's get everything done. I've spent all morning cleaning my house, so that chore is done. So please don't mind my hands and my nails, because my skin is, I've been deep cleaning, y'all. Deep cleaning. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just jump in. I rarely have anything left in my groceries. Miscellaneous in my little buffer account is usually where I find my extra money, if I have any. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Those of you guys who are new here, I remove my $5 bills. I set those to the side, and then I'll take any leftover monies and I will allocate that somewhere else. For those of you guys who've been watching me, you guys know where this goes in my grocery budget 9 out of 10 times. More like 10 out of 10 times. Dollar Tree, gas, back to school, car maintenance, sports, clothing, family fun, gifts, vacation. This says savings, but it's actually my little buffer account. And it has 2 $5 bills in there. Sweet. I consciously make an effort to, when I get change back, if I give somebody a 20 and I get a 10 and a 5, I consciously make the effort to not spend my $5 bills, because I like to save them up for something special. I do believe I have $200 or $300 so far since I've been starting making these videos, which has only been probably since July. In $5 bills. So I consciously make the effort to not spend $5 bills, if that makes any sense. And then we just save this money up. It's just another way of saving up money. It's our family fun play money. So when we go on vacation, we have the funds to, you know, go on a boat or whatever it is that we want to do, depending on where we're going, okay? So that is why we save this money up. So in my $5 challenge envelope, I already have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. And I'm going to add 2 of these 5s to this guy. When I get to $100 in my $5 challenge envelope, I clip them together and put them in our safe here in our home, and then I work on adding up another $100. I do the same thing with my vacation fund. Once I get to $100, I put it into our safe. So to break down our budget this week, we have 300 bucks. Usually we have about $300 left over after I put bill money and savings account money into our checking account. We are a month ahead in our bills. So if you're interested in learning how to become ahead of your bills, go back and look at my last week's video or the week before that, probably both, where I have broke down and told you guys how I go about saving, how you can go about saving up money to get a month ahead on your bills. So the first things that come out of our paychecks is our bill money. We take our total bill money, we divide it by 5 paychecks, because me and my husband total get 5 paychecks throughout the month, and I take out the bill money, put it in the checking account. I take out the savings account money and put it in the savings account. And then usually what we have left over is $280 to $320 usually. If we work any overtime or anything like that where we have additional funds on our check, that's going into our savings account. We're trying to save as much money as we can right now because we want to build a house or buy a house come spring next year. So we are over saving. We save $165 out of each one of our paychecks. So we're saving quite a bit of money right now. And then if I don't usually work overtime, but my husband does, when he works overtime, which is all the time, any additional money, whether it's $100, $50, $200 extra in overtime that he gets, also goes into that savings account. When we move into our new house, I want to be able to purchase everything new. I've been working with the same furniture and things like that for 10 or 11 years. I want a new couch. I want a new sofa. The only thing that I have in my house that is new is my bedroom set. So we're gonna be going ham, okay? And we want to be able to have the money to do that with cash instead of doing it with credit, if that makes sense. We currently have no debt. Both of our cars are paid off, and we don't have any outstanding monies on our credit card. So currently we are not in debt at all. So we're able to save as much money as we can. So groceries is gonna get 80 bucks per usual. Miscellaneous also 40 bucks. Dollar Tree, you guys know I'm a craft-aholic, so I always set aside 20 bucks. So if I go into the Dollar Tree and I have some, there's new craft items right now, it's the holiday season, so Dollar Tree is blowing up. Okay, it's blowing up, it's getting ready to, with craft supplies and items, then I have that money available to me to use. Gas, like I said, gets 20. School gets 10. I paid out, put money on both the boys' lunch accounts so if they want extra milk or breakfast or whatever, they have it. So that fund is completely depleted. Car maintenance will get 20. Sports will get 20. Clothing gets 20. I bought my husband a new pair of shoes, so that fund's also completely depleted. Family fun gets 20. Gifts gets 20. Vacation gets 20. And then we'll see what's left over. Should be 20 bucks to go into my little buffer account. Okay, and I use my buffer account just in case something comes up. I'm at the grocery store, I have $80 and I accidentally go over by $85, excuse me, then I have that money. I don't like not I don't like being put on a strict budget where I have only $80 and I can only spend that $80. I'm not doing math. I'm not adding stuff up in the grocery store. That's not me. I'm not doing it. So I usually have a little bit of a buffer so that if I do go over, the money's there and I don't have to swipe my debit card. I also have a buffer inside my checking account as well in case my bills fluctuate. You know, it's getting to be wintertime. It's 50 degrees out in Missouri this morning. Y'all, it's cold. It's windy and rainy and cold. So fall is upon us. My heating bill is probably going to go up. So I have that buffer in there to counteract anything that might fluctuate bill-wise. Water bill, electric bill, you know, those types of things. Okay, so we're going to get to stuffing our envelopes, okay? So groceries is getting 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. And I will go ahead and add in my $1 bills, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I actually have $89. And trust me, y'all, I got 3 grown boys and a husband. It will get spent. I promise you, it will. Miscellaneous always gets 40, and this just is for anything that we might need. If I want to go get a soda, I can, and the money's there, and I don't have to swipe my debit card. I use my cash envelope system so that I don't have to swipe my debit card, okay? I don't ever, once the money goes into my checking or savings account, it does not come out, and unless it's bill. All of my bills are set up by bill pay, and I know exactly when everything hits my checking account, and that's the only thing that's coming out of there is bills. Dollar Tree gets 20. Gas will get 20, twin. School gets, that says back to school, but it's actually just real school, you know, whatever the kids may need. That is getting 10. And like I said, I put money on the kids' lunch accounts yesterday or the day before, so that's completely depleted. Car maintenance has 20 in there. My husband took out 20 from last week for something or another. I don't know. He usually always gets in that one. That's his job, not mine. Sports gets 20. We have football season half over, so as long as it's football season, we're putting 20 bucks in that one. Once football is over, we'll start just putting like $5 or $10 in there, because we will just be saving up for the next sport and the supplies that they might need. Our clothing fund is depleted. This one is specifically for me or my husband. Sometimes if my kid needs a certain color shirt for school, we'll take money out of this. I budget the kids' like back to school clothes and all that stuff, so that stuff is actually considered a bill to me because it's stuff that they absolutely have to have for school, but this is like just extra for me or my husband. There was like 90 bucks in there. He went and bought him a new pair of shoes. So next up will probably be saving up for jeans for my boys, and you guys know how costly jeans can be for boys. At least they do have jeans now, but by the time winter full-blown hits, they're gonna need more, you know what I mean? Family fun gets 20. We did deplete this past week as well. We ended up having a very busy week, and we ended up eating out one night, so that's what that money went to. Gifts, I did have something come up with a little baby that's on his way from a friend at work, so I did take out that 20 bucks that was in there. I will be replacing it with a 10. And vacation gets 20, and there's $20 in here. You guys know last week, not last week, but the week before, I took $100 out and put it in my safe in the house. And then that leaves 20 bucks for my buffer. And we're gonna throw that in there. And then I will write down here, I'll always mark in the bottom part of this when I deposit money into that safe that we have at home. I'm putting $5 challenge, $100, and I always put the date so that I can kind of keep track of the money that's in my safe without having to get in there and count it all the time. So that is this week's cash stuffing envelopes. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the description bar below. Not description bar. I'm getting off focus. Leave it in the comment box below. Okay, and I will most definitely either reply to you or I will answer your question in my next video, for those of you guys who are interested in that. Let me know how your guys' budget is going along at your in your house. I'm interested to find new ways and new things to come about things. I hope you guys will tune in next week to watch the next video. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button before you go. And for those of you guys who keep coming back for more, thank you so much. You mean the world to me. I love you so, so much. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!